I'm Jude Mail, Outback Chef, and welcome to Outback Chef's Wild Food Farm. So here at the Wild Food Farm we've got a whole host of native plants growing, and Outback Chef has for lots of years now been supplying a lot of the restaurants, home cooks and schools with native food, with bush tucker. So it's really great to have the Wild Food Farm where we can actually show you how a lot of the plants are growing and be able to deliver now some really lovely fresh leaves. So up until just recently we've been supplying a whole lot of beautiful things like dried lemon myrtle leaves, wattle seed, lily pillies, muntries, riberries, the list goes on, and I'm really excited to be able to walk around with April and show you a whole lot of different species of plants.
So Jude, what have we got going on here?
This is river mint. It's an absolutely beautiful flavour, and it seems to be becoming more and more popular as people get to know what it's about and that amazing flavour. It's got that minty spearmint, a little bit of peppermint, but mainly that beautiful spearmint flavour. Great in teas, great in with your lamb chops. Well, this is our river mint here that I've just picked. It absolutely smells divine. And what you've got to look for is these tiny fragile little leaves on a stem, slight veins on it, but it's not, there's no hairs, no follicles on it at all. So it's quite a smooth leaf. The back of it too, nothing there to show. So easy enough to identify when it's growing. And look, if you're not sure, just pick a leaf and smell it. Amazing.
Do you know the difference between peppermint, spearmint, river mint? It's very confusing to me. And if it weren't for gum packages, I wouldn't even know that there were differences.
There's just so many mint flavours. So when you've got things like the river mint growing, you're using those sort of really fragile leaves. I'm going to show you another mint down the track that's a round leaf mint, again a little bit different. And then there's the peppermint gums, but that's a totally different species. So a lot of them just sort of go back, not always to the same species, but with that beautiful minty flavour. Like you're saying, it can be quite confusing. Mint going way back with the Indigenous people, they used to use mint a lot, and as you know, mint is a great calmative for your stomach. So again, Indigenous people used to use it for stomach upsets. If you've got coughs, colds, any of those things, it really does seem to help, you know, with your breathing, just breathing in the fumes. So with mint, like with a lot of the other leaves that we'll be looking at, soaking them in water, just putting them over fire and letting the fumes come up, and you can breathe those in, and it's a really great way to do it.
Does dried mint have a shelf life?
Like all dried herbs, yes, there is a shelf life, but as long as they're kept in a cool, dry environment, they should last for at least a year. I've had them for a lot longer, actually.
So Jude, if I was on the river and saw a bunch of this mint, how would I go about processing it at home?
Well, I think pick a little bit and then take it home. You've got a couple of options there. If you want to use it straight away, fantastic. Just mix it in with a tea, even with a little bit of your black or your green tea if you don't want just totally mint tea, and that can be hot or chilled. The other thing you could do is hang it upside down the old traditional way and dry it out, and then you've got it for use year round. Use it sparingly. Like all natives, it really packs a flavour punch, but works well. So, next cup of tea, river mint, perfect.